So what you have behind me is an actual lithograph photo from October of 1929. We opened August 21st of 1929, so that's just 2 years or 2 months prior to our opening. If you go out in the lobby, you actually can see this. It's posted just next to the condiment table, and if you look closely, that is old Chicago. Now, we've changed through the years. This is a photo of us in the 1970s. Why they did white and red, I will never understand. It's just absolutely horrendous. But I found out when I had to replace the marquee that they had painted the thing like about 17 different colors and 17 different times. So this was the marquee in 2015. This was the iteration of it at that time. And when I got the job here in 2016, I said, I want to put a new coat of paint on this thing. And when they went up there, they said, hey, have you looked inside of it? And I said, no. And they said, well, just so you know, the structural support's rotting through, and you're probably going to have to replace the whole thing. So that's our big, beautiful marquee. And because we care about the history, we did it in the exact replica using that 1929 photo of the original. And we kept the middle urn and the top and left, right corner urns, and everything is the same. And my staff hates me because I could have went to a digital marquee that they would have never had to grab a pole and change. But I tell them that the customers care. So, a little bit about our history. This is the main theater that you're sitting in. We're about to go under big renovations, which I can tell you about that over a drink and maybe get a little nervous and stressed out. These are our early print calendars. So in 1981, we closed. We don't know exactly what time, but when we reopened in 83, it was because 2 people gave a shit and they loved repertory cinema. So they reopened as a double bill every single night. Now, in 1987, there were some great new distributors that came around, and they said, hey, we have new American independent features. We have foreign language films that people really want to see. So in 87, they started mixing in foreign language with, or first-run Americans with the repertory, and thus kind of became the music box that we are today. We've been doing basically that since 1987. So you can kind of see some of the things that we've been doing there with these old calendars. So one of the things that to keep our repertory sensibilities alive is weekend, midnights, and matinees. So every 11:30 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday, or midnight, yes, we still show movies starting at 11:59 p.m., and yes, people still come out. We do these. This is what keeps our repertory going, no matter what the first run film is. We carve these out of our whatever our 2 through 9 o'clock showtimes are. That's a Billy Wilder series that was just huge. It was crazy. We had 700 people in here watching The Apartment. It was the most loving energy that I can express to y'all. This is one that's going on right now. This is Liz and Monty. And our midnights are a lot of fun, too. We get really eclectic with both the themes of our matinees and our midnights. We show, like, of course, cult stuff, like The Room and Rocky Horror. But then we also do something stupid, like we make our popcorn green and show Shrek to 700 people. I'm not joking. Listening to 700 people sing Smash Mouth together is horrifying and amazing at the same time. And there's video to prove it. But we also create our own little identifiable programs. One of them is the Christmas Double Feature. The Christmas Double Feature started in 1983 when they didn't know what to do on Christmas Eve for remember those double features of repertory? So they asked the organist to play Christmas carols, and they hired a person to basically sing with the audience and asked them to sing along with those Christmas carols, and then they did a double feature of It's a Wonderful Life and White Christmas. So that starts in 1983. And as you can see these photos, that actually is our organist, Dennis Scott. He'll be back out here. We haven't lost him. He's been doing this since 1999. He's that prolific. And that's Santa. And you sing with Santa. And over the years, we now show the film, we do the double feature 32 times. We sell 20,000 tickets over those 2 weeks. It's really hard on the staff, but the number of generations that are coming, it's now grandma, daughter, and new child. Like, there's 3 generations that come, and this is part of their tradition. There's nothing like it. It's hard to explain. You have to feel it, but it's part of what we do. Another crazy thing that we do is a 24-hour horror movie marathon. So we're celebrating our 20th anniversary this year, and yes, people come in, and some of them actually sit in these seats. They're not comfortable, I get that. for 24 hours, and they're masochists, and I'm one of them because I program it and co-host it and sit with them all 24 hours, and it is amazing. And yes, that is me and Udo Kier. That's another story to tell in the bar. But we've been doing this for a long time, and during the pandemic, I was beside myself that there was nothing I could give to the horror community that we had been kind of working with and that we felt very connected to, that I personally did, because we do this because we get to know some of our customers. So I was stupid and I took over a drive-in for 31 nights, and for 39 nights, I was there and created an event where I did pre-show videos and special introductions and trivia. Let me tell you how to do trivia through an FM transmitter. I will get to that at some point. And we turned it into something beyond itself. So now what Box of Horrors has turned in, this is a survivor's photo, I'm somewhere in there as a zombie, is we turned it into 31 nights of horror at the Music Box Theater, plus a 24-hour marathon inside there, and 11 months of the year we do a Music Box of Horrors presentation. It's crazy. Another thing we've known ourselves for is 70 millimeter. Now, I'm really lucky. I have one of the best technical projection teams in the world. And they know how to change over our reel to projector into 35, and they know how to take care of these 35 millimeter or these 70 millimeter prints. And we created a 70 millimeter festival. And I know other people do it, but I kind of wonder if the Music Box was the first. I wasn't here when that first one happened, so I can't give it credit. But to make it special, we put up an extra wide screen that would go right where I'm standing, so it's even closer to you all. But when we show those scope films, right, those I think it's 227 films, don't quote me on that, we give them the best presentation possible, and people love us for it. So a little bit about the Music Box. Thanks for letting me be here and tell my story, and now we have these wonderful other people coming up.